Uh, Good evening, everyone. This is BarelyGaming22. I am starting my first stream on Twitch here, and if you're watching on YouTube, uh, I'm also BarelyGaming22 here. Um, Today we are going to play Slay the Spire. It's one of my favorite games. It's a roguelike, where you climb 3 different levels in the game, and fight 3 different bosses, and it's randomized depending on which run you're doing. And you have 4 different characters that you can use in order to climb the tower and defeat it. Um, the music that's playing in the background currently is by Approaching Nirvana. I've linked their Spotify page in the description of this stream. And I'll also link it in the description of the YouTube video for those of you watching there. Uh, and I hope you enjoy. And just in a second, the game should pull up here. Okay. Turn that volume back up, and I'm going to turn the music volume down. So the 4 characters you have in this game are, well, first of all, you have you have to actually play a daily climb to unlock the game mode. But you have 3 different game modes. You have standard, daily climb, and custom. The standard is just the regular game. You get to choose your character and then embark on the quest. The daily climb is a different challenge every single day. Those are definitely challenging and pretty difficult. And towards the end of the stream, we'll play one of these after I do a couple of runs in the standard. And then the custom, you can add different things inside of the run to add more challenge to yourself or to make things easier for yourself. And when you go into the standard, you get to see the different characters. There's 4. When I started this game, there were only these 2, but they've since added the Defect and the Watcher. I actually haven't played as the Watcher at all yet, but I am familiar with the other 3. And the other option you have is that you can actually set the seed. So when you're inside of a run, you have a seed for the run, and you can actually go back in and reattempt those same runs and make different choices. It makes it easier. And you also have Ascension mode, where as you win, the runs get more difficult for those that really don't like themselves. But we're just going to play standard. I'm going to play as the Ironclad. He comes with the Burning Blood, where at the end of each comment you heal 6, which, as you'll see as we go into the game, it's that 6 damage is really kind of negligible, but it helps. And this one is kind of like your regular knight, where you just have a sword and a shield, and you're just trying to beat them. Now, one of the primary builds you use with him is the strength build, and you'll see what that means as we embark on it. And when you start, he's going to say hello again, or if it's your first time playing the game, he'll just say hello. And you have a few different options that you can do to transform your run. Adds a little bit more randomness into it. I like the transporter card option here. Even though it's kind of negligible gaining that 6 HP back, that 6 HP can end up being the difference between losing a run and winning it. So I don't really like this one, especially since a lot of the boss relics aren't really great. So we're going to go with the Transformer card, and we're going to transform, I can't speak, one of the strikes, and hope we get something with strength. Okay. So for this one, we exhaust our entire hand, and deal 7 for each card exhausted, and also exhaust this card, which it's not a bad card, but for this is one of those that you want a lot of draw, and you want a large deck. Otherwise, you end up running out of cards to use. Now, we'll have 3 different floors that are like this. And you can see that there's different paths here. For the first floor, because it's the easiest, I try to knock out some of these elites, so that way I can get more relics and have them early game before they get super difficult. I also like to touch as many of these question marks as possible, because you can get relics, you can get better cards, you can get remove cards, you can get gold. There's a lot of things that can happen there. Or you can just get a regular fight and then get more cards. So the path that I'm seeing is starting here and going this way. Seeing how this fight turns out, and if it turns out horribly, I'll go to here and rest, or I'll go to the elite, and then going here to touch all of the question marks and possibly get another elite. So we'll start with that and see where that takes us. So he's going to do 11. I'm going to pop that defend and do 12 damage. Still going to take 7 damage here. Well, 6, but it's fine. I can't do math either. It's fine. Since he's not attacking, I'm going to do this bash, and that's it. Now you can see that this here is our discard pile, and this one is our draw pile. And when you run out of cards in the draw pile, you get them back from the discard pile there. And we're just going to pop 3 defends instead of trying to get through that, because we're not actually going to do any damage to him. And we're actually going to do the Fiend Fire here, because it's going to kill. See, that 6 damage that I took healed right back, and we get to add a card. Sword Boomerang is good, but really only when it's upgraded. True Grit is also good. It's one better than a regular block, but it has the exhaust card. And Clothesline is also great, but we kind of already have Bash, so I'm going to go ahead with the Sword Boomerang. That still does more damage than overall than a Strike. My first question mark room. We're not going to do this because Regret actually sucks horribly. So we're going to do the freight so we can gain 100 gold. So these guys kind of suck because they get extremely strong. But I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Either 28 or what? It might do 35 damage. Let's see. It'll do a lot though. Okay. So now he's at half health, and I still have half my cards. At the end of every single turn, it's going to gain 3 strength, which brings its attack up by 3. So the longer you take to kill it, the more damage you're going to end up taking yourself. And we do not have lethal, so I'm gonna do one block and a strike, and then we should get lethal this next turn. And he's dead. I like Rampage, especially since we're going for a strength. Searing Blow is nice, but you have to keep upgrading it. But if you do keep upgrading it, you can end up getting a really strong card for only 2. And you get a lot of one-shots. I'm gonna go with the Rampage this time. And as you can see there, even though we got a question mark, it's just a regular battle. And for these guys, when your first attack on them makes them curl up. Gonna get rid of him, and we do not have another defend. Thought we did. Oh well, we should draw lethal this turn, and then we're just gonna heal up that 2 anyway. And he's dead. I like Pommel Strike out of all of those. You usually don't see these guys on the first floor. This guy in the back is probably the most dangerous. And, well, him as well, because they're the same one. But we're going to throw up a defend. Still going to take 14 damage, but it's fine. We eat those. You take a lot of damage from these guys, by the way. Halfway there. Get rid of him, and we're going to double defend. And they're dead. Clash can be really good if you have a lot of attacks in your deck. Corruption would be good if defense weren't skills, because then you can't block. $46 health? We're gonna go for it. We should not have gone for it. We did as much damage as we could. And he's about to do as much damage as he could. The problem with him is that every time you play a skill, he gets stronger. So it's really hard to defend against him. I haven't played that. I should have bashed him first. It's fine. We're gonna eat that 14. We're gonna Fiend Fire him. I'm actually gonna drink that. He does a lot of damage, and I'm gonna get rid of him. Mummified Hand is good in late game, but early game is kind of. Heavy Blade is great for what we're going for. We're gonna choose that. Not sure who just joined the stream, but welcome. We are playing as the Ironclad, going for a strength build, and it's still our first run. We just started about 15 minutes ago. How's it going? CS more 11. And we should draw lethal this turn. Get mad strong. We will get mad strong, especially with this heavy blade. This blade is heavier than my lisp. Oh, you're still at work. Been there. Imagine working after 5 o'clock. So we have the option here to forget, remove, or change a card. I'm going to upgrade the heavy blade, because when we get strength, eventually, it'll affect it 5 times instead of 3, which will be amazing. We're going to go for the chest so we can get the question marks. And this is one of the best ones. So with enemies that have a lot of shield, which we'll run into pretty quickly, if you can just get 1 off of their shield, you'll immediately get 5 damage every time. Wonderful. You're dying here. Sure. Dying on a Thursday. Sounds about right. This could be good. Do we have a shop coming up anywhere? We do have a shop coming up, and I'm definitely not fighting that elite. So when we get to that shop, we're just going to remove the cart. We're going to get that relic. Oh, also, there's a lot of lore in the game when you encounter these random rooms. Yeah, dying, unfortunately, is an activity that is reserved for weekends only. Saturday and Sunday, you can die all you want, but Monday through Friday, nah, you have to live. So for this one, you decide to see if you can find anything of use. After uncovering tarps, looking through boxes, and checking nooks and crannies, you find a dust-covered relic. Taking the relic, you can't shake a sudden feeling of sharp pain as you exit the hut. Maybe you disturbed some sort of spirit? I don't know about you, but I don't really disturb alcohol, so that's fine. Great! This is a really fun fight. We're gonna get rid of you and damage to you. Good. Okay. So now, I would say since it's the weekend, you should probably sleep in late. So maybe when you choose to, plan your death, go ahead and plan that for like, I don't know, noon, 1 p.m., something like that. And we take 1 damage because of the pain, but we do not have lethal. We're not taking any more damage this turn. We should have lethal now. Awesome. We're not going for a block build, so I'm going to ignore this one. But the Shrug It Off is great. Thunderclap can be good, but we're going to go with Shrug It Off. This is perfect. Now, when I go to the shop, I can actually buy stuff that I want. Automatic. So Pen Nib makes it so that every 10th attack that you play in a round is double. So for going for a strength build, that's amazing. This card is also pretty good because you can just save it for last, and it still does 10 damage. So even if you don't save it for last, it's still better than a strike. So we're also going to buy that. And I don't really care for any of those potions. I don't normally use potions in mine. Everything else can stay here. And we're going to hope we get out of this unscathed, because we really do not have health for this. We're going to do that. We're not going to get out of this unscathed, but we still have a chance, because the boss is this guy, which he has a fun gimmick, and we're just gonna kill him. Whoever just joined the stream, welcome to the stream. We are playing Slay the Spire, and we are doing we're going for a strength build as the Ironclad, basically a knight. I like Carnage, but it kind of forces you to play it. I'm gonna go for the Anger. $50 health. I've beat him with less. The fun thing about these boss battles is that every time you beat one, you heal back to full, and in 6 more we should have. I like all these cards. I'm not going to exhaust them. We're going to end the turn because I don't want to waste any more cards. So this guy, after you do a certain amount of damage to him, he's going to then change form, and that attack goes down a lot. So even though that's 32 and that's over half of what I have right now, he's going to go right down to doing none. The only problem with that is that he then ends up getting a whole bunch, so you got to plan that damage out accordingly. And the other thing with this guy, he has thorns, so every time you hit him, you're gonna take 3 damage. So it's best to defend first before you attack with this guy. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but the music in this game slaps. Rushing it, get rid of all these cards and hope to get defense. That works. And after 3 turns of that, I think that was, he'll go back to this, and now we have to do 40 damage. We're gonna save that. Still taking 15 damage, so we're at 20 health right now, which is great, but we have the right damage for this. And we can't do anything else. Gonna hurt. We need to draw lethal pretty soon here, because he might kill us. And that's not what I needed. Also not what I needed. He's going to kill us this turn. The run is dead. It was fun while it lasted. And that just kind of happens in this game. The run just kind of die. Slice, dice, and ice that bloomin' onion. Literally, I've played this game since like 2016, 2017, whenever it came out. And I've never compared this man to a bloomin' onion. But I see it, and I'm mad. So thanks. We're gonna try that again. Try again with the ironclad. I want to get to the 2nd floor if possible. Alright, give me some better options. Or not. Let's transform our strike again. Clothesline is pretty good. Weak just means they do less damage. I like this path. We only have 2 fights before the elite, and there's a shop right after him. The only problem is then you have 3 fights after him before you can potentially heal. But this one is not it at all. So let's try this one. There's an upgraded version of this enemy later on in the game that it sucks. But he's pretty manageable. And he's dead. Sometimes I notice I play this game on autopilot. I've played so much of it. Kind of ridiculous. We're gonna get pain again. Seems very similar to the last one already. So I don't know if I'm the only one, but I hate how my voice sounds on the microphone. Plays back in my ears and it sucks. And I don't know how to turn it off. I'm gonna see if I can turn it off. Okay. Can y'all still hear me? All three of you. Y'all still hear me through the mic? Okay, cool. I turned the monitoring off because that wasn't it. I'm gonna bash him. And next turn he's gonna want to do 9 damage. And hopefully I can kill you. Of course I draw the pain when I have a clash in the hand. That's horrendous. But he's dead, it's fine. Explosive potion can be really good in situations. We're gonna go for wait. Oh, from a card. Nah, we're gonna go for the Searing Blow. I don't want to keep this pain in my deck. Hurricane would have been really good if I had the coins for it. But instead we're gonna get mad, just like every other gamer. And that's all we're gonna get from this one. We're gonna play it safe this time. I want to just go through these different upgrades. This. And we're gonna play this. And death. Round 1 death. Those are my favorites. They make you feel strong. Perfected Strike is good, but you have to keep strikes in your deck, and I don't like that idea. And we're going to upgrade the Pommel Strike, not Pommel Strike, the Searing Blow, because every time you upgrade it, it gets 4 damage. We're gonna destroy this. It doesn't really have any consequences later in the game. Anger Plus is great because then you have like free 8 damage. But I'm gonna go with the Searing Blow. Okay, and this time we actually got 5. We're gonna go for a 3rd upgrade on it, and then the Elite, and then a 4th upgrade, and then the Elite, and then a 5th upgrade. And we're gonna make that card absolutely ridiculous. Every enter a shop deals 15 HP. It'd be good if we actually had any shops on this path, but we don't. And we've seen these guys before. They're dead. And that's why I upgraded the Searing Blow. Bash you. Defend, and then we're gonna clash you. And you're dead. We have a pretty powerful deck this time, definitely better than last time. And yes, this is what I was looking for. Inflame is great. The only problem is it's a power card, and when you play power cards, they only ever play once. You can only gain 2 strength the one time. We're gonna go for it. And we're gonna upgrade the Clash this time. No, we're gonna upgrade the Searing Blow. Every time you upgrade it, you get one more damage added to it. So the first time we upgraded it was 4, the second time is 5th, now it's 6th. Okay, special gimmick about this guy, he sleeps for 3 turns. So if you feel that you don't have a good hand to start off with, you can just end your turn and not attack him, or at least don't get past his shield, and you're good. But we have 29 damage. We're going for it. And the first turn you attack him, it doesn't really do anything. He just gets stunned. But he does a lot of damage. And of course, he Child of Pain. By the way, pain cards like that go directly through your shield. Right. Clash. So we don't have too many defense cards here, but these attack cards go crazy. You might as well play them. He's dead in next turn anyway. You know he's about to do something to me. Bye. For the relic. You can also add a card into your deck. I just realized I don't think the chat's showing up on stream. On screen, rather. Let me test that. Okay, it's coming up in the overlay. Should be good. The Flame Barrier is really good, but it costing 2 kind of sucks. We're gonna go with Heavy Blade again, and just hope we don't take damage. We're gonna Smith. You guessed it. Yeah, we're gonna Smith the Searing Blow. So there's a card in this game called Bludgeon that does 36 damage for, but it costs 3. We have it better, and we're going to skip this elite so that we can hopefully heal here. What are our potions? I like Liquid Memories, especially since we have Searing Blow. Colorless card in this game kind of suck. We're going to discard that and buy 1 potion, and that's good. We hope to get a lot of defense. And Slime, I'm not too scared of him. We're going to Smith the Searing Blow again. Also test. Are you Johnny Test? So the gimmick on this guy, when he gets at 50% or less, so he gets 70, he splits into 2. And we're gonna apply the weak. And go ahead and get anger going. The only caveat of anger is that your deck can get filled with anger, and then you end up not being able to defend yourself like this. And we can't play the Clash. What do I have in here? Cost you. I want to get him. We're gonna get him below 50% when we hit him, but I want to get his. I want to get him as low as possible because when he splits into 2, they have the health that you bring him down to. I'm gonna bring back the right. And then the Searing Blow. And then he's not gonna do any damage to us. Strength. We're gonna block, and then we're gonna attack this guy. Actually, the spike slime kind of is horrible in every way. Ooh, and you're dead. We're gonna exhaust you, and we're gonna hold our cards for later. He's dead. And this is why we got the Searing Blow, because this is going to be immaculate. Now we're not on demon time, but this card go crazy, especially for strength build. You know, it's great to have extra energy at the beginning of your turn, but not being able to tell if they're going to attack you or if they're going to do something else. Not fun. More energy, but all enemies start with 1 strength. I don't like that either. I'm gonna go with the key. And of course, it's the champ. So we're gonna go for as many upgrades as we can, if possible, because the champ, he hits hard, and you're not really gonna defend against him. It's just not really feasible. On floors 2 and 3, I try to go for as little battles as possible, and just go for the question mark rooms. It's still possible that you can end up getting battles there, but it's less likely. And we also have 350 coins, so we're gonna go here and not fight 2 elites in a row. We're gonna go this way and go for these question marks to avoid as many fights as possible. This guy shields after every turn and is one of the most annoying ones. And he also strengthens himself. But Inflame plus Almost Strike plus Searing Blow brings them down to almost half health. Unfortunately, we didn't get any block that turn. I've never looked at any of these characters like any of this, and yet you have the audacity to just ruin my view of this game. It's great. He's at 10 damage, but he should be dead next time. And of course, I have a cat. So I'm here for. Yeah, thanks. And she decides to walk across my screen at the worst possible times. Oh, he's dead. Dexterity makes the amount of shield you gain higher. And we're gonna go for the shrug because we really don't have really good draw for shield. This can be really good against the champ. Yeah, I don't really use potions like that, so we're gonna skip this. We're gonna go with Rampage because Rampage is great with a strength build. don't really have any exhaust cards. I'm not really looking for any exhaust cards, so we're gonna leave that alone. We'll leave that alone as well. And we're gonna get that paint out of our hand. I think we're gonna move on. Of course, it's a fight, and these are some of the worst ones. They take half damage from all of your attacks, and but if you hit them 3 times in a single turn, they fall to the ground. We're gonna shrug it off. We're gonna shrug it off again. Of course. We're gonna rampage. And that's it. That's the only flaw that I see with our deck right now, is that it has a lot of high cost cards. If we end up getting a pair like that, where 4 of the cards are just unusable. We're gonna use this defend, just so we can use this clash. 7 on you. We get rid of you. Attack you and attack you. Now we only take 5 damage. And most of that health will heal back after the fight. We're going to get risky and use that, so that way we can do more damage to them in the long run. Oh yeah, if they're on the ground, before they get back up, you can just kill them. Goodbye. Said goodbye. I like the power through option because we need more block. We're taking a lot of damage. Sucks too. Every time he attacks you, he heals himself, and he does a lot of damage. We're gonna do it in defense. I don't feel like taking damage. Also, every time you attack him, he gets block. Dash him, and then strike him. I should strike him. There we go. Now, if we get the not bludgeon, what's it called? We're gonna do that. And we're also gonna do that. I should have used the clash before I couldn't have actually. Fine, we have not misplayed. Now we should take 3 damage, and we'll draw lethal this turn for sure. For sure. We're gonna get another heavy blade. Please don't be a fight. Yeah, we'll remove another. He's buff. Is there anything I don't care for? We're gonna remove a defend. I should have removed her strike probably, but it's fine. And we're going to upgrade. You guessed it. Actually. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade that ceiling blow. that none of these fight. Rise is fine. It doesn't really bother you. And Molten Egg is great. Now when I get more attacks, they automatically get upgraded. And I'm gonna upgrade all my strikes and defense so that they do more damage and are actually valuable. I forgot about that. Okay. And we're going to upgrade. Upgrade the Rampage, because that gets some good traction. Yeah, fight. Bites are great because you heal when you use them, but my strikes already do more damage and you lose 24 max HP. I'm good on that. We're gonna go in here and actually rest. And Flex. This is another card I was looking for. Flex is great. Book of Stabbing, kind of busted. We're gonna go ahead and sucks. He should be dead pretty soon though. For one, he's not gonna hurt me. But for two, I have Flex, and I can play literally every card. I'm gonna play that because it ramps up. He's not dead, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw that, I guess. And still taking 10 damage here, but we eat those. Okay, he's dead. This is a great one because I start off with strength. That can actually be really useful with the cards that I have. We're gonna get rid of this skill potion. This ramps up with strength. Instead of doing 2 damage, you do like 5 times. It ended up being like 5 times 5. We're gonna have to grab that. Please don't be a fight. Please don't be a fight. We're gonna get cursed, but it's fine. That's fine. And 74, we can live with that. 5 times, or don't upgrade Flex. I think I want to upgrade Flex. It'll be for some really good fights. Eventually, I'm hoping for a card that there's a card that doubles your strength. I'm hoping for that. And you don't want to add those wounds. You don't need to. He has 420 health, which is, I think is hilarious. That 10 damage isn't going to do anything right now. We're going to eat this 10 damage, but we're going to hope for more strength. Flame is great. We're going to shrug that off. We're going to pummel him, and then we're going to pummel him. Wish I could have used that heavy blade. If I can do 69 damage, I will. This is a good prep turn. Rampage is good. He's gonna do a lot right now. So he basically insults you. Like, you call that a weapon? For now. He's not doing a lot of damage yet, but it's gonna come. So I'm trying to get him as low as possible before he starts doing the big damage, which I think he's about to do the big damage. If he does that, we're close to dead. But it's fine because he is dead this turn. 19 plus 19 is 38. We have exactly lethal. Oh, okay, he's dead. That's the easiest time that I've had with the champ. I couldn't do 69 damage, sorry, but I think we did. I think we did what we could with what we had. And this is the bludgeon I was looking for. We're just gonna go for big damage. Do we play more than 6 cards per turn as it is? I don't think we do. Snecko Eye sucks because the cost of cards. Thank you. I also think it was pretty clean. That's the cleanest time I've ever had with him. So hopefully Big Boss won't be an issue either. I like Astrolabe, but I don't think you can choose the cards you transform. We're gonna go with the Velvet Choker. Can't play more than 6 cards per turn, but we already aren't playing more than 6 cards per turn. Donu Deka. These guys are a problem. But they're one of the easiest 3rd level bosses that you fight. We 3rd floor. I avoid all possible conflict. So we're gonna go here, curve around here, take this path, and then go up this way probably. Just so I can hopefully get 2 upgrades or 2 heals. These guys suck because you have to kill them all at once. But we kind of have this this broken card. Flex that. Take you out. That sucks. This doesn't matter. Keep forgetting. That, and we're gonna defend. He's gonna come back now to half health, but it'd be like that sometimes. He's still only 1 hit away. And he's coming back with 25 health now, or 27. This is what happens. But I have to get rid of both of them this turn. Change street strength. He's dead, and he's dead. We draw like an anger. That stinks. That stinks. This happens a lot fighting these guys. Fine. Still didn't take any damage. Headbutt is great. Headbutt's one of the best cards in the game. Fine with potion. Also, when you remove cards from your deck, the price goes up in the shop. I don't really like any of these cards, so we're just gonna remove a card from our deck. And we're gonna grab this for the later shop. Everything becomes cheap. For max HP, this sucks. But the Two Madness is the best option we have. And this is an optional fight. But these I forget what they're called. This is something Orb Walkers. That's what they're called. No, not at all. No need to be greedy, just like you said. A loose brick within a pillar that catches your eye. Receive, defend, and store a card. I'm actually going to do that, and he's going to take this. Was going to take something, but that's fine. I'm down 3 HP total, but it's whatever. We're gonna upgrade one of the heavy blades, I think. We're gonna upgrade one of the heavy blades. That makes them almost as valuable as the other thing that I just had. What? Kill you. Kill you. Did I? I'm gonna kill you. Sarah's blow back on the draw pile. And he's dead. That was clean. Yeah, I like it Picasso. I don't like any of these cards. Not for the deck that we have. We're gonna upgrade the demon form. Gonna get cursed. The next two. That's great. Kind of. Upgrade the heavy blade again. And we're gonna go towards the shop. I do not know this guy. I have not fought him. I don't know what he does. We're gonna hold on to these. What? Really? Ah, I'm Yeah, 6 cards. And twice. We're gonna kind of take this slow. Once we get our big boy cards. Once we get our big boy cards, if we can make it that far. I'm actually going to use this as well. I did a lot of damage. It's fine. Put out the pen. Upon receiving attack damage, changes intent. Did not pay attention to that before. Go ahead. Don't. He should be dead this next turn. Oh yeah, and we're gonna do it overkill just because we can. That is great. I'm actually gonna drink that now. And we're gonna get the flex. We're gonna upgrade the Searing Blow. He sucks. And his block doesn't disappear, and he's also adding more block. No, it seems like I didn't do much. I did a lot there. Now instead of having to get rid of 45, I can just kill him this turn. Why must you do this to me? And both of them should be dead this turn. Oh, they're about to explode. I don't remember how much damage they do. But we're gonna go ahead and shield all that. I think they do as much damage as they have to you. Or not. That was a bit more damage than I was expecting. Gonna grab another headbutt. And might as well just spend all our money now. This would have been great. This also would have been great if I had the money. Anger. I like our deck as it is. Wait. No, I don't. I want to get rid of that doubt. Or regret, rather. And here is the moment of truth. I'm good with all of them. Here's the moment of truth. This is the last fight, and then if you win this, you're Gucci. Turn it off. Don't want to do that yet. Going to Heavy Blade Donu. Stop. laying on my keyboard. And then we're gonna headbutt. How's it going, Riost? Thank you for watching and following my Twitch. I forgot that was the sound that it made. We're gonna headbutt the heavy blade so that we get it back next turn. I'm not sure if you just joined, but if you... We're actually gonna do this. If you're just joining, we're actually at the last fight of... thank you, CS4, for following as well. If you are just tuning in, we're on the last fight of the strength build run of the Ironclad here. These guys do a lot of damage, and I don't have a lot of defense, so my hope is that I'm going to just absolutely wreck them. And we're going to bring back the power through action. That sucks. That sucks. We're actually going to take the Frenzy Potion and Rampage. I can only play 6 cards. I'm an idiot. We might not win this. We're not drawing the cards that we need. I'm gonna throw and weaken you. Wait, it's negated. That's right. We might not make it out of here. This is great. I want to get the donut, and they're both horrible human beings. Risk negates the weak. This is gonna be tough. I needed more defense in this. We're not dead this turn, but next turn is a wrap. Okay. We might maybe have something here. Maybe. That sucks. He is literally one attack away, and he's killing us this turn. Oh, might as well drink before we drown. Look at that donut dance. I know, they bust it down. And they are indeed goated with the sauce. It really is unforgiving. I had one hit. If I had one more draw, I would have drawn lethal. But when you do well on those, you can unlock more cards eventually. We're gonna take a break from him, and we're actually gonna try. What time is it? 7? Okay. We're gonna try a daily climb. So everything is more lethal now, and it's as the new character. So this is actually my first time playing this character. I have no idea what they do. I will get him next time. I will try. Thank you. I didn't even notice the donut first, then the 3D Dorito. How do you see all of this in here? Since this is one of the daily climbs, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna avoid as many fights as possible. I like this path that takes me directly to the elite. Probably gonna get more fights in between, but still. I also have no idea what they do. Oh. All these cards are not pretending. Would do the bomb. Two. That. Strike. And we're gonna end the turn. Random colorless. 3 random attacks. I've never played this character. This character's interesting. I think he's dead this turn. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Whetstone is nice because you increase your rate of attacks, but because it's the first one, you only have strikes really. We're gonna go for the relic. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain 4 block. Really could have used that for that last run. This run might not last long because I'm still learning the character, but we shall see. Max HP by 14. Great. Stop. Start combat with 10 blocks, so you don't have to worry about block the first turn. This is nice, but I don't really use it very often. Bag of Marbles is okay. 6 damage at a smite. Deal 12 damage, exhaust. I like this is better than a strike. I don't know what 8 mark is. We're gonna leave the rest of this alone. Do the bomb. That, defend, and end the turn. Take 11 damage. We eat those, it's fine. Really, no defense, huh? We're already at 1 health. I think you're looking too hot. It's fine because she's dead. What is? Uh, I don't know what this is. This is a very interesting character. This is the most complex character they put out. And we're definitely going to rest. Otherwise, we're 100% dead. These guys should be pretty easy. Thought I had more energy. When we fail this run, because it's not looking hot, we are going to try the. It's basically a rogue, and we're going to go for a poison build. Yeah, this run ain't looking too hot. Still taking 3 damage, even after using 3 entire defense. That Wrath is great though. You know what? No need to be greedy. Rest again. What is Cry? Ah. Gotta open your third eye, my brother. I have 4 whole viewers now. That's the most I've ever had. We're gonna end turn and keep this 16 damage. Corruption. What is divinity? Attack deal triple damage. Okay, he's dead. That's fine. This is another one that I think splits at 50%. I don't know how long Wrath lasts. I think Wrath lasts until you go into a different mode. But I think that's Wraths. I think Make him dead. Yep, I am oh, ripperoonies for me. Oh no, it's pushed into being 2 omelets. I know Sam I Am was snacking on some green eggs and ham, but I don't think they looked like that, and I don't think they were fighting. I forgot to the silent. That's the name of this character. Lose all gold, but max HP is 14 is actually kind of busted. I'm gonna go with that for this character. The silent isn't particularly strong. You can only go for poison build, so you want to go for block as much as you can. We're gonna go this way and avoid the fights as much as we can. Patches, can you not? You're moving my keyboard. We eat those, not taking any damage. Also, when I played this game, for the longest time, I thought like the skull was like a mask, but it's really just a helmet. If you look closer, you can see the face of your character there. We're gonna go for block. Block is your friend as the silent. And we're going to upgrade backflip. Make it useful. So about that backflip that we just had, it's gone. And it's gone. Hey, there you go, CS Moore. Another omelet for you. And he's next to, I'm going to assume, a pile of blueberry ketchup. Delicious, yep. Blueberry ketchup actually goes crazy. Fun fact, ketchup isn't ketchup because of the tomatoes. It's ketchup because of the spices and everything you put in it. So you can make blueberry ketchup. I've had it. Good. It's good. Has a little bit of a different flavor, a little bit more on the spicier side, which you would think it would be more sweet, but nope. I didn't explain it. Guys, starting relic, you draw 2 additional cards on the first turn only. You're dead. I'm gonna discard a block and damage. Eat those. You're dead. Six damage, 3 poison is great. Speaking of, I'm probably gonna go kind of quick through this. I'm starting to get a little bit tired. We've been here almost 2 hours. So once this run is done, I'm probably gonna end the stream. defend. We're gonna eat that 1 damage so we can get the damage. And poison goes down by 1 every turn. And weaken you, strike, and he's dead. Deadly poison is good. Manifesting a dub. I appreciate it. And we are contractually obligated to get a dub this turn. We're gonna poison stab and then poison him, and then we're gonna end the turn and hope we get more poison in the next draw. Or not, you know, that could also happen. I didn't realize the poison proc his whatever we call it. Neutralize you, defend, strike. Poison, stab. He's taking 13 damage. That poison can build up really quickly. And there's cards like Catalyst where you can double the poison. I should have used the Survivor, but it's fine. There's other better poison cards as we get through the game. And he's dead this turn. Goodbye. Letter opener is great. You can focus on defend and still get some damage off. Crippling Cloud is great, but the problem is that it exhausts. I like Envenom better. Because then every single attack you do can do poison damage. He's gonna split. Speaking of, we're gonna. There you go. Only one of those. Neutralize you, and oh, I'm eating a lot of damage, aren't I? Oh no, I'm not. Poison you, strike you, poison stab you, and he's dead next turn, so I can focus on him. He's gonna make me frail. And that's lethal. Dagger spray is good. Gotta grab that block potion. Could have grabbed Bane instead. Those ticket would have been useful 1 floor ago. Thanks. Cost less. Heal up that 15 HP. See if he has anything on sale, which he's not. Do I have a card that needs removing? Nah, I'm good with my card. Don't really need to heal. I might need to heal after this though. I actually misplayed that because I forgot I started off with 10 block. Here, take some more poison. And even more poison. That stinks, and I'm about to eat this 9 damage when he's about to die. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch you die from poison. Bye. Draw 3? Nah, don't need it. Outmaneuver is pretty good. We're going to rest. We're gonna rest. And now we have the Bloomin' Onion again. Start off with an Envenom. Poison is really good against this guy since he has thorns. And since he puts up a lot of block normally. I'm eating a lot of damage right now. Perfect. Just gonna gradually do more and more poison damage to him. Do that, die. I'm eating a lot of damage here, but it's fine. We'll heal after the fight. And need to do 27 damage to him. Never mind, no I don't. Block. Discard that. Da-da, da-da. Okay, the run is still alive. Need to do 25 damage. I have 12 health. He's dead this turn. Just because I can. That was pretty clean. Got a little rough there, but we made it. Escape from a non-boss combat. I like that. I like that better than the Forge. Okay, Corpse Explosion is a busted card. Because if you have an enemy or a boss that has 2 of them, and you defeat the one like Donu Deka, this just wrecks them. Because all you have to do is focus on the one, and it'll explode and just destroy the other. Double the effectiveness of potions. Can no longer gain gold. Ugh. We're gonna go with the ectoplasm, and we're going to go with a shopless run. I don't remember who this is, and I'm nervous. Speaking of shopless runs, they put 3 in my direct path. We're gonna go this way. Oh, this is horrible. Because they're gonna take my gold and I won't be able to get it back. This sucks. All this gold that you're gonna see flying out of me, like that, and that, I won't be able to get back. I don't even have to do damage to me to take my coins. Even worse. Good, he's dead, and they're both dead. And that's where that sucks. Deadly poison again. We're gonna go to the shop before the rest of our money gets stolen. This would have been perfect. This also would have been amazing. Shivs are good for poison. So a slice. And that's everything we'll be able to get from our shop now, since we don't have any coins. Venom definitely. Neutralize you. Defend. I forgot I start with 10 block. Wasted damage. It's fine. Poison. Poison. Survivor. Defend. But yeah, poison is 100% the way to beat this guy. And he's dead this turn. That's the other nice thing about poison, it breaks through shields. I like the ones that I have. Poison, poison, defend, stab. Venom, slice, blade dance. 1, 2, 3, defend. Don't have enough for that. Getting very unfortunate with drawing block. I don't appreciate it. Now the one turn he's not actually attacking. Fine, because he's probably dead this turn. Neutralize. Poison stab. 5 poison. 19, he has 19 health, he's dead this turn. Five poison. Okay, there's another fight. This makes... Nah, that gives you damage when you read it. We're gonna rest. Hate these guys. But poison should deal with them nicely. Actually. Perfect. Poison, poison, and stab. All that shield ain't gonna help you. Poison, strike, strike, and you're both dead. That's the power of corpse explosion, and the power of Pine Sol, of course. I just realized my mic is peaking. Sorry about that. Probably really loud. Well laid plans. Okay. A tiny chest inside of a bigger chest. It's great. Every fourth question mark is a treasure. Potions always appear in combat rewards. These guys are going to be annoying. Hoping I can get a corpse explosion on him. And then he'll just... Ooh. I'll have to get it within the next 2 turns. Please. Please. Aww. He's dead this turn. Survivor, strike, defend, avenge, and strike. Explosion, deadly poison, strike. Taking a lot of damage this turn, like a lot of damage, but they're dead next turn, so it's fine, right? When block 10 damage is really good. Oh, poison, 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 poison. Still eating 11 damage. Venom, stab, neutralize, defend, outmaneuver. Fine, he's dead this turn. Stab, stab, stab. Bye. Regen potions kind of suck. Not gonna cap. Guys again. Poison, poison, bad. Come on, corpse explosion. Yes. Whoever's still watching, I really appreciate you. I know it's my first stream, it's still new and all, so I really appreciate you sticking around. Drink your dead. Riddle with holes is great for poison. I'm not doing that. I didn't need to do that. I misplayed that, but that's fine. Eating 9 damage here. Getting kinda low on health. But it's fine because they're dead. Both of them are. We're gonna skip all these. And we're gonna need to rest now. This boss fight's gonna be rough. But this is the last run. This guy. Yeah, I have to get rid of those. Now I should be able to actually do poison damage to him. Oh, this guy sucks. Did he just take my card? If he just took my card, I'm gonna be upset. I am very upset. Took my what? I need to get rid of him. I also need to, not die. I think I'm dead this turn. You know, it was fun while it lasted. Hyper Beam? Are you a Snorlax? That is unfortunate, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Um, all right. Well, we're we're gonna wrap that up. We're gonna go ahead and wrap the stream up. That's what we call disheartening. Gonna add my webcam in a second. Right, well, for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. And if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to give me some advice on how I can build these decks better or play the game better. Feel free to leave me a follow on my Twitch as well. And I also accept donations on my Twitch, so feel free to donate. Thank you all for watching.